Hey everyone, welcome back to the Coin King channel. I am down to Crypto TA and I hope you're all doing fantastic. Before we jump into today's chart, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for your incredible support. Your comments, likes, and shares mean the world to me, and it's amazing to see our community grow stronger every day. So let me know in the comments how your trading week has been so far. Have you spotted any interesting patterns, made any big moves? I love to hear about your experience and your insights. And also go over to X account for me, guys, and be sure to follow at the Coin King at and then a D A Coin King. You can also follow me at Down to Crypto TA, where I post my updates and analysis. So Jupiter is doing some really big things in the crypto space right now, which is why I wanted to jump onto Jupiter's chart with you guys today. But in case you don't know what Jupiter is, Jupiter is a decentralized exchange built on the Solana network, and it allows traders to trade from their wallets. Basically, you have the authority over your trading funds, and it's very secure and it's transparent. Jupiter has a lot of partnerships here. BitGet, OKX, Soulflare, which is one that I typically use too, along with Jupiter, is Soulflare. A lot of different wallets here, and not just wallets. As partnerships, but this helps to build Jupiter's liquidity pool. Also, their interface here. This is what their interface looks like in case you've never traded on Jupiter before. So I've done my spot trading again here on Jupiter. No leverage trading for me just yet, but Jupiter does have some really great fees now on their leverage trading. It was a suggestion from someone within the community to kind of get those fees down because typically I think around the 0.2% is like average going unless you're Mexi, and not everybody is Mexi, okay? But Jupiter will be next in line for me in terms of the fee structure when it comes to trading leverage. Spot, easy breezy. You get those very low fees, and then the fast transactions when you're using Solana's network. So that's what you get there. A couple of downfalls with Solana, when we get that really high congestion, and then things start to freeze up, but great overall. Jupiter is great overall. And so Jupiter is what, number 66 in terms of market cap. So it ranks number 66, really making some headwaves here. You don't see it in the price action, but that is what you want to see. You want to see something that looks like it's dying and it's not. That's where you scare everybody out of the market. And that's where the smart money comes in and starts scooping it all up. So I really like this about Jupiter. Trading volume is down quite a bit today too. We have a lot of volatility right now within the crypto space, especially with Bitcoin, and a lot of the altcoins are getting affected by the BTC price action. But then you'll start to see things start to decouple. I've been in the space a little while to notice that you do start to decouple, especially when you start getting to those lower ranges. But Jupiter, for the most part, had already been in a corrective phase coming off the top of its all-time high. It was in a corrective phase to start with. So we've been in this falling wedge pattern right here for about 102 days now, and I'm going to drop from that point there to here. Actually, let me drop that down just a little bit more to reach that point there. And so we've been in this falling wedge pattern here for 102 days. Show you the proof in the pudding. 102 days that we've been in this falling wedge pattern here. Very corrective structure. And what typically happens with the falling wedge pattern is you'll start to see like a head and shoulder get created before you even get that breakout of it. But as you can see from the chart here, I have a couple of notes already outlined for you guys. We do have a little bit of resistance up here. This whole zone right here is resistance regardless of this 20 SMA being here. And if I turn this on, you can see that it actually dropped down just a slight bit from where I have it outlined at 96 cents. We've gotten a small little move down there, and we do want to start to see that 20 SMA start to roll down a little bit more and meet up with price action. And so sideways is what we want to continue to see, a bit more sideways price action, because we've basically been a stable coin since June 17th. And, you know, that's great. That's great. That shows some interest is happening right here at this level. We had a lot of interest right here too, but then we started having a lot of volatility in Bitcoin, and most of your altcoins did see that extra leg to the downside. And we ended up breaking structure right here at 75.40. So when we broke this wick down here and we closed below it as well, we broke structure. It doesn't really mean too much to me at this point because, again, we are down here at the lows. And this is where you want to start buying, not at the top, not here in the center, unless you see the charts are giving you some indication that that's a great place for you to get in at. But down here at the lower spectrum of price action is what you want to see right here. And that is our last leg down here, our last leg of support right here. As you guys can see, we wick down here into this zone right here. And if I drop down just a little bit lower than that right here, so you can see that wick right here. So this zone right here is going to be our last leg of support. But for now, we're ranging in between this 79 and 68 is our range zone right now. So we want to continue to hold that. So if we end up losing this zone right here, where do we go next? We lose the support. We have the POC down here at 50 cents. And then we also have our absolute low at 43 cents. So I am scooping up Jupiter right here. And I'm going to show you guys something else here too on the chart that I like about Jupiter. So we take a look at money flow. It looks disastrous. I know it looks absolutely disastrous, but we do have some divergence here. So we do have a bit of bullish divergence here on our money flow, again showing that there's a lot of interest in Jupiter down here at these lows, and that is what we want to see, guys. We want to see that interest coming in. We take a look here at the stochastic. Oh, what do you know? We have some more divergence right here. So we have a bit more bullish divergence. And another thing about this here on the stochastic as well is that we're above this purple moving average. So this is my fast moving purple moving average here. So we're very oversold, as you can see. We're below the. Let me make sure. Okay, so we're actually just slightly above our oversold zone, which is at 40, and so we're at 45. I'm sorry, at where are we at? We're at 34. Okay, so we're slightly above our oversold zone. I'm starting to get a little, discombobulated. I'm looking at price and I'm like, where are we at? So we're slightly above that oversold zone here. We did break down into, I have a different zone, an extreme zone on my stochastic right here. So we moved out of that extreme zone. We are still below our midpoint here. But we do see that there is some interest here. So we want to see that. And then if we go up here, we take a look at the stochastic. What do we have? We don't have any divergence, not any bullish divergence on our stochastic just yet. But what you can see is that this fast moving average right here, you can see we held support right there. So the indicator even will show you where you're hitting support at. So right here, we got that drop down with that wick. That showed us that we had some support here from the RSI. And then our last indicator right up here is going to be the jewel indicator. You can see here that it showed us resistance. So we came up, we tapped into the zone right here, and it's showing us that it's resistance. We're still slightly peaked above that, as I can see right there. Still slightly peaked above it, which is another indication of buying interest. But you can also see even better here. You can see from this point to this point right here how we have that bullish divergence on our 3-day chart for Jupiter. So this is where you want to get in the market, guys. I know it starts to seem boring. I know it does. I know a lot of people, this is the thing. A lot of people come into the market when we're up here. You come in the market when the market is full of excitement. There's nothing wrong with that, but you end up getting misguided. You end up buying the top and you end up hating crypto because you weren't here during the boring times. This is where you make your money, when it's boring, when there's fear, when it's at its lows. It's not at its high, it's not at its midpoint, it's at its lows. It's down here. So even if we do come down here, guys, this is a great place to start accumulating, not leverage trading, but start accumulating your long bag on Jupiter. On Jupiter. This is a project that is going to exceed in this market space. It is going to exceed in this market space, and I don't want you to miss out on it. I'm not giving you financial advice. Nothing I am saying is financial advice or should be taken as financial advice. But this is absolutely a great place to start accumulating your Jupiter. Now, I did not manage to catch this low right here, the 63 cents low, and I really wish I had caught it, but I did not catch it. So sadness for me, sadness for me. It looks like I may have deleted a box here. Did I delete my box? Okay, so I didn't actually delete. I don't know. I can't remember. But I'll go. I did. I did delete my box. I had another box drawn out right here, and I actually deleted that box. But that's fine. Give me just a minute to add my box back in here. Um, I'm gonna take it from there to here. Yep. Don't know how I managed to delete my box. And so now you guys can see how I draw my zones out. I drop it to a line chart because I like to get the meat of the candle and not necessarily the wick as much as the meat. But that's pretty much going to sum up Jupiter, guys. I have no interest in dropping down to a 1 hour time frame or a 4 hour time frame or a 12 hour time frame. I want to look at where we're going in the bigger scheme of things and not the short term moves in the market. Short term moves will get you nowhere. Will get you nowhere. We're talking about investing. We're talking about holding your bag for, you know, several months, maybe years. I know everyone wants to fast money. Everyone wants to fast money. And this is the crypto space. It can happen. Tomorrow some news can drop on Jupiter that can send it to $15. But we're here. We're here. We're here in the market when we feel like it is the most boring, and we can see that smart money is saying, "Hey, I want to buy." So we have all this bullish divergence. Hey, I want to buy. I want to buy Jupiter. So be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment, guys. I do respond. If you comment on the video, that's great. I want your comment there. It also helps, helps the channel to have some more engagement. But also, if you want to hit me up on my X account, I do respond there. If you need some insight, and I don't give financial advice, but I will give insight. I will chart your alt, whatever it is. I will chart if it's not even crypto in the stock market, whatever it is, I will chart it for you guys. And let me know what you think about that intro too. I just did that intro today for the Coin King. I posted it here, but it's gonna be at the beginning of this video anyway. So um, follow me, follow me, help me, help you. But help me. Seriously, help me. I'm just like everyone else in this market, just trying to navigate it and do the best that I can. I'm not here to shield. I'm not here to lie. So if you ask me a question, I give you the answer and you don't like it, don't dislike me for it. Love me for it, because the truth is the hardest thing to hear. And with that said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.